So I'm going to talk about very quickly why Amazon, Apple, Google, Tesla will never pay full tax in the UK. Now, there's a lot of controversy. This has been going on for years and years and years, and I just want to put my 2 cents in. Probably explain it a bit better than most people do. Now, Google, Facebook, Amazon, all these big tech companies paid very little tax in the UK. Now they siphon their money off through patents that they trade through their company, and they register offshore. There's a lot of tax havens they use, Luxembourg being one of them. So they don't tend to pay a lot of tax. Now the UK government have a lot of pressure from other tax-paying companies that feel they pay their fair share. And the reason being, Apple and Amazon are, these tech companies, they're all within the law. They're doing nothing illegal. They're paying what they have to. Now, a lot of people say it's a bit unethical. They turn over billions and they pay very little tax. I agree. They should pay a bit more. However, the UK government fund a lot of these companies. I think in Wales, Amazon have indeed set up a big warehouse, like a distribution centre, that was pretty much fully funded by the government. Now, I know they gave a few million to set that up. Now, a lot of people might think, why is that? Why don't the government just say, look, you've got to pay this much? The reason being, a bit like gambling, if I quickly explain. In the UK, the government figured out it's better if they tax the companies. They make more than the actual people that pay the gambling, the actual gamble. So the government get more from taxing the big companies because they end up with more of the money than the people actually playing the lottery or gambling, slot machines and casinos, that thing. So in turn, they tax the big companies. That's why in the UK, gambling is tax-free. Now, flip it round to the tech companies. They make much, much more from actually taxing the staff, the employees, than taxing the big companies, because they know they'll figure out another way. If they tax all the employees, if they create jobs, the government will fund it because they know they'll get their money back. If the government, UK government, they're very quick to act, believe it or not. If they see they can get more money, they will act. But at the moment, they're fine with their jobs being created. They're fine with taxing the employees. And they're more than happy to let the tech companies pretty much run riot across the UK and pay very little tax. But they're getting their money. They've got no incentive at all. And that's probably the reason why, these tech companies are getting away with it, and they will. Until something changes, the government will obviously produce more tax, either, from the companies, but the employees will still pay the majority of it.